Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and once again I'm being lazy and I don't want to pull out my camera. I also don't have my ring light at this time, so I don't have good coverage. I mean good lighting. I'm tired. Anyways, so Troye Sivan's album is coming. She's coming, and I wanted to talk about the first half of the album that was released first. Um, a lot of these songs we've had for a long time, and I kind of just wanted to discuss them. So, I wasn't sure if I liked what Troy was doing with this era, I guess you can say, but it's 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 like Troy, it's a Troy era. So, you can't expect much. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean like Troy's style is very simple, lyrical, and meaningful as well. So like, in Blue Neighborhood it sounded like a lot of hurt. This one's a lot more openness and freedom and um like acceptance, I guess, as to who he is. So also pride, I think, plays into a huge factor in this album. He's very prideful of himself, which I love. So we first just need to start talking about how iconic he started his new album, because he literally just like came out of with my like he just randomly teased it one day, I feel, and then it was all over the place. So I like love that. So I haven't listened to the song in a really long time. We're gonna listen to it now. I really enjoyed my when it came out, because it was like, first of all, it's a banger, and you don't expect that from Troy. I also like how these lyrics kind of bounce off of him and Martin Garrix's song, talking about like running, running, and this one is more of like a sex song, and then I I feel like Troy is with somebody and he's not letting anybody know. Hmm. That boy is in love, I think. But yes, so like my is really good. It opens really well. Um, the video just like does it such a justice. Like his teasers were everything. The video was everything, like visually, graphically, and like it just makes you want to dance to it as much as he dances in it, if that makes any sense. So then he released The Good Side. The Good Side. I love the first half of The Good Side. I like what the message has to bring, and I think I related to it a lot because there's only been one time in my life that oh my god, this is gonna sound shitty. Okay, but I've always been the person to break up with someone except one time, which was like the biggest slap in the face. It was like such karma. She came for me. But that's not the point of this. I relate to what he's talking about. And it's sad because this is like a breakup song after everything that's happened. But it's also like, I think people think that like when you're the one to break up, it doesn't hurt, and most of the time that's true. But there's also other times in the breakup of a relationship that it does hurt you as well, but it's necessary to do. Like someone has to do it, but like there's just that one person has to take the step to the plate, if that makes any frickin' sense. Also, I'm aware that I look like a zombie. So, yeah. Okay. But this is about Troy. So, um, the second part of that song I don't really care for because it's auto-tuned, but I think it's necessary, and it threw me off guard because that's something new for him, and I've I just like have to force myself to appreciate that artists are going to use that in some sort of sense as an artist's decision. It's not my favorite sound, but I can see why they do it, if that makes any sort of sense, right? Okay, so I actually kind of liked The Gut Side a little bit more than I liked My when it came out, but they're both pretty equal for me now. Things change. Okay, and then they came out with Bloom. This all goes down in order. I love it.
Take a trip into my garden. I've got so much to show you. The fountains and the waters are begging just to know you. And it's true, baby. I've been saving this for you, baby.
This is a song about sex as well. He won't admit it, but it's so obvious this song is about sex. I can break it down. This is graphic content though. I'm fucking dead. These lyrics are literally like, okay, anyways, this is like if this is like a gay man's first time, I feel. And yeah, like it's a scary thing to do, but you know, when you bloom, you relax. Yep. I've been saving this for you, baby. Like, how is, I don't know. This is such a sex song. I love it. I live for it. And so far, it, I don't know. I think it was, like, I just love how, it's another, like, like it, but um, it doesn't sound as sexual. It's more pop than it is than the other one was. Okay, Bloom is amazing. And then there's Dance to This with there's okay. The next song they released was Dance to This with Ariana Grande. Okay, first of all, why the fuck was Troy not featured on her album? I'm a little pressed.
Young ambition. Say we'll go slow, but we never do. Premonition. See me spending every night with you.
Dance to This is another sex song, so I'm getting this album that I didn't get before. But it's called Bloom, I guess, because you bloom when you have sex. And anyways, this is a really cute song. It's basically like Troye Sivan's version of Beyonce. I think this is Troy's version of Beyonce's like Partition, like, you know, we're not even gonna make it to this club kind of thing. You know, his little video isn't like that at all. It's really cute. It's in the little old people's homes. But these lyrics say it all, buddy. I was also really impressed with this song because Ariana and Troy harmonized so well. And I didn't expect it. It's also very calm and soothing, and I can vibe to it a lot. And I like that. And it reminds me very much of Troy's Blue Neighborhood album. So I really like that. I really liked that kind of nostalgia in a sense, I guess you can say. Um, he is an impressive person to. Ariana actually did this, but when he teased dance to this, it seemed like it was gonna be like a bop, like a very like pop song, I guess you can say, kind of like my and Bloom. So it was gonna be more like dance like the title says, but it's very calm instead. So I liked it overall, and right now it's my favorite on the album. Then not too long ago he released Animal, and I had to give this like two or three listens before I was actually like, I love it.
I told you something safe, something I've never said before. And I can't keep my hands off you. Baby, that's you. Baby, that's you.
It's a very relaxing song. I don't really care for the part in the middle. I mean, the bridge part, I guess, with the auto tune, but it wasn't super heavy. Um, it was more of like a relaxing kind of auto tune, I guess. So it really fit the song, but I don't know. I like the message and the little like teens at the beginning sound very like rock inspired. So yeah, I like it so far, and I can't wait to see what the rest of the album brings us. Hi guys, so for the next half of this album, because Balloon was just released, uh, I'm going to have my reactions to it, to the songs. Anyways, I'm really excited. I don't know what to expect, and I'm in a really nice mood because I was watching Call Me By Your Name, and I hadn't seen that movie, and it was really cute. So it reminded me a lot of. I'm in a game right now. How about that? Anyways, so the first song is 17. I'm gonna listen to them and react, and then I'll play my favorite parts or whatever. So the first song is called 17. It's very cute. I think it's a very good introduction to the album and the message he's trying to bring. Um, with him being like very in love and stuff like that. And I think it's also relatable because a lot of us at a young age, but a lot of us at a young age um, tend to look to be in love, I guess. So it's really cute. I think it's a song that I'm going to have to listen to a few times before I get adjusted to, but I will. It's a good intro to his song and his message. And then we all heard my, we all have a good side. We all heard Bloom. Okay, this one's called Postcard featuring Gordy. No lyrics are loading on here, and I'm kind of pissed. I don't know if I can finish listening to this song. I feel like I'm gonna start crying. I'm gonna do that. Y'all ain't about to see shit. I'm gonna lose my mind. I love it so much. Ugh. I don't think any song on this album can top what I just heard. Um, on a critical level, it's a very soothing song. It sounds very sad, but it's about love. And I feel like it has a like breakup message almost, but like the rest of it is very cute. Like it's a love story within a song. And I can really feel to that, I guess. So this really started to make me think about the person I'm with. Um, yeah, so just it made me think about my man. And sometimes it's hard to have a song really help me. Well, actually, no. A lot of songs remind me of him, but they don't get me emotional like this. So, we're gonna go to the next song before I get too deep in my head. Anyways, I love that song. I think that's probably gonna be my favorite on this album, and I will more than likely cry about it later. But you almost got me. All right, we've heard Dance to this. Now we're gonna listen to the song Plum, which just by the name I'm kind of really looking forward to. Okay, I'm gonna play this part for you guys because it's why I'm dancing and I feel like you can't hear it. I love that so much. I don't know why. I'm gonna finish listening to the song now. He's done us. He's doing us. I feel like I have two more songs to get through, and I feel very satisfied with so far him only having half of an album left to release. I that song was really cute. It's pretty short, but it's enough, and that's what I like about it. It doesn't overdo anything, or it doesn't get boring, or anything like that. It is another mellow song. I don't think that there's anything that I would change about that song. And then Troye Sivan, we all know who we're listening to. So number 8 is "What a Heavenly Way to Die." I feel like one of these songs I'm bound not to like, but speaking too soon over here. 2 seconds in, I spoke too soon. This song definitely got me emotional because, again, it reminds me of my boyfriend. And I feel like it's a healthy transition from where I was. So, like, I just did, like an Instagram thing. I'm starting a music series on my Instagram page that talks about like different artists that have been inspiring and influential, and it's kind of my thanks back to them. So I did a photo for Troy, and it brought up a lot of old things for me. Um, and so like with Blue Neighborhood when that was released, it was like a dark time for me that I don't like to talk about, so I kind of don't want to right now. But there's like a project that I want to work on, a bigger scaled project that kind of goes more into depth about that stuff. So to hear this album and like the first 5 songs, I felt it like that it was going to be important, and I also felt like on the same page, like the theme was like bloom, and so you're like out of this shell or like out of this dark place in a sense, and that's really how I felt. Like I feel like great with where my life is and stuff like that, and so like hearing all this stuff in this album and it automatically going to like Lewis, who I'm with now. So it's like I'm with him now, and it's like reflecting like how good of a person he is and how good he treats me. And so it makes me very emotional to think about that because I know it's what I deserve, I guess. I don't know. It's really hard to find a genuine happiness, I think, or like the right person. And for me, it's like it was such a young age that I was able to, but it was also the right time. So yeah, that's why I'm over here getting really emotional. I feel like I think anybody who's watching this deserves an explanation because it's like, why are you about to start crying? So that's what's going on. But that song itself, What a Heavenly Way to Die, obviously I like it because it made me emotional. It was a good song. It made me emotional. It's not sad. It's very much about love. This album is very much about love and sex. Well, the last new song to listen to is called Lucky Strike. Moment of silence, please. You know, I think this album came at like the perfect time. Um, this song was really nice. It's my second favorite song from these new released singles. It's actually probably going to be my second favorite song out of the whole album. I really believe he did this really well. The way he produced, like pumped out his singles and stuff. So like, my was very big. It was like the comeback statement for him. And then Bloom and the Good Side. Well, the Good Side was definitely like a filler single, I think, and it was very underwhelming. And Bloom was a big anthem as well, and I think it made a statement and it was needed. And then Dance to This and Animal are kind of on the same level. I don't want to say that they're underwhelming too, but the way that it was done, it left room for the rest of these 5 songs to be the standout and staple of his album. I honestly believe he saved all of his good songs as a surprise. Like, the rest of these songs really did it for me. And that's powerful. This Lucky Strike song is not super upbeat, but it's there. Like, it's a perfect amount. It's like a very nice love song, but it's also, it is pretty repetitive, which isn't my favorite thing for songs, but the music is very nice. It has he adds like a my vibe to it. The whole album is very like cinematic. So I think he did a really good job. I can't complain. If I had to rate this album, my top favorite song right. This is gonna change. Um, like I already know it's gonna change for me, but Animal's probably my least favorite. Then it would be The Good Side. Then 17, Bloom, My is above that. Plum, Dance to This, What a Heavenly Way to Die, Lucky Strike, and then Postcard. Like that would be my order, basically. So yeah. Thanks for watching me get fucking emotional over here. But I loved the album. I think it was well worth the wait. I want to go buy his concert ticket now. And yeah. So let me know what you guys think of the album. And I will talk to you all next time. Bye.